Welcome to another edition of the Eternal Journey. Today we're going to take a look at the Scourge of ranked Skycrag Aggro, Nimmo Nommo. This is a really low to the ground beatdown deck, making the most of cheap units with cheap burn and permafrost to get in there and ladder quickly. Champion of Fury really ties the deck together and allows for some busted openings, and I'm a big fan of the new inclusion Cinder Yeti and its interaction with Warcry. If you notice, when this is on top of your deck, you're going to get to see it. And as you've got Warcry units in your deck, and another one over here with the Shogun Scepter, you'll be able to make a decision based on whether you want this to be bigger or the next unit or what's important. I really like that tension. You get to decide what's important now, what's important in the future, but most of the time it's just going to be slam this guy down and just remove a blocker. Drawing a card's good. But for now, let's Nimmo Nom them. Okay, time for game one, so we open. We do have a Permafrost into Rockslide. I do like the Rockslide, it's got a good interaction with Vadius as it lets us finish off most blockers. We're on the draw though, but with 2 removal spells we'll be able to do with most beatdown decks and then just get in there with Vadius. So I think we'll keep, but I could very well be wrong, especially due to how low curve our deck actually can be. We're going to Legend part, so the Permafrost and Rockslide aren't at the best. But we do a 2-cost character, so that's good for us. Okay. So I'm guessing I'll take the Permafrost because we'll be able to pretty much deal with most of the threats other than Tavrod. There's the Outlaw. Hopefully Outlaw survives. Next turn I think I'm just going to deploy the Vadius just to get it out there. We are Vadius flooded. Next turn I think I'll attack with both. See what our opponent's up to. Well, that's a big deal. We do get to get in there for 5. Sort of even the score a little bit. Okay, let's get in there. I'm fine with this, let's just race. Play as many threats as possible, just to overwhelm the board. I'll trade our Grenadins for this. Don't really want to see all of these. So this probably was a mulligan. Yep, puts us to 7. And let's get an Impending Doom. So right now I need to think. I think let's get to slam in there. So if we remove this completely out of the game, we're nowhere near 17 damage. We do chuck away Vadius here, but we're aim for 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, we got to Permafrost this. If they were Valkyrie Force, we're dead. But I think this is probably the best chance we've got of winning. Because you do only need to deal 7 damage. Ideally we'll draw a champion or a torch. One champion. So if we get in here, 5 gets blocked and we just get in for 4. So I think at this point we'll just deploy some threats. So we don't have additional power we could deploy 2, so I'd rather just play this out. Target attacks, we'll just chuck 1 in front of it. We just sort of need a board so we're able to take back. Okay, so our top card's Bully. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before the Bully, so didn't draw anything. So we'll just block. And now we're in trouble. If we remove this, okay, so we'd get it for 2, we get it for 5, and they die at the end of their turn, but they kill us first. So the Cinder Yeti is not doing much. I think we'll just double deploy, pass the turn. They go to 5 off the impending doom. I will just chuck some 1/1s in front of these, and then we'll be able to overwhelm them with the Room of the Blocker if they've got one. Sadly you can't exhaust one of these as they've got endurance. So top card, Shadow Sigil. It's a good way of keeping track of what they're actually drawing off it. So they drew 1, and it is a Rune Hammer, which sadly also gains my life. And again. So now I think we just block once. Go 2. If they're double Vara's favour, then whatever. Okay. So at this point, it's just an ace base. And we get there. It's tough going, it's pretty ropey. If they'd have drawn that Bloodletter any sooner, we'd have been dead. The last game not really showing how fast and explosive this deck can be, but then neither is this one. Just a 2-2 for 2 over here, so we'll redraw this. Really like the Oni Ronin on 1, but I guess the Snowcrust will have to do. Uh-oh. Well, we got there, got a seat. Let's torch this out of the way before we can do any damage. Then next turn we'll just deploy 2 threats, and on turn 3 we'll be making a Champion of Fury. Well, now I feel silly. I don't know if that was an accident or if our opponent has just accidentally skipped through the turn. Yeah, okay. This isn't magic, you can't keep 1 land elf. Okay, won the draw, and I'm not a fan of this hand. This is slightly better, but I'd like a Primal source. Oh, Cinder Yeti again. Well, we are snapping off this block. We don't have any removal, and for the Primal source, maybe I'm just going to leave this in play to try and trade. Well, trade damage, not units. If we block and they torch, we take 2 damage, but they're probably going to torch us anyway. What's the point really is that nothing is below your removal. Okay, so get the blue. We're on time, but I'm going to play a 2-2, get these war cries accumulating. Next turn, if we make an Instigator, we get to Cinder. If we make any X1s, we get to make a Rockslide. Let's get in there and taking up our war cries is enough. This deck's probably quite good against us because they've got more threatening threats and the 4-drops are quite scary. So I think I'll just chuck in for damage here. Don't want to tap out to remove one of the blockers. I'd rather do a Rockslide, one each. Kill a unit, free them, and reload with a 3-2. Okay, we'll let it through. I think we're just going to keep pushing. So do a fast spell. I'm concerned that it could just be torch into Bandit Queen, but maybe annihilate something like this. I might have to throw this away just to. If this gets blocked, we get an extra couple of damage in. I feel like one of these is going to get removed. Because I'm not sure what else that fast spell for 2 could have been. Okay, so it looks like it was rapid shot. So there are 4, so we just want to deploy as many threats as possible. Now, due to them being at 4 power and having double of each influence, I think that it's worse to play this than to not play it, because they can play the Highwayman, ping this for 1, and then they get to gain some life. So I'd rather they didn't do that. But this way it puts us in a position where we're able to attack and perhaps kill them from us to get damage. Well, now I'm sad that I didn't play this, so now I need to think about my attacks. They're on 4 and we've got tramplers, so let's just get in there. Well, looks like my opponent's doing the maths for me. When you're playing beatdown, if in doubt, just shove it. Because we've got 2 tramplers, they need to be concerned about where they block. Because I think they're still going to take lethal, just because they lose the team, take 4. Yep. Not even remotely capable. Snap mulligan. Uh oh. Guess we're a Skycrag control deck. So in the last game we saw that Instigator can have some downsides. Praxis is not the matchup to have a turn to Oni Ronin on the draw. Let's just hope they're in a Dawnwalker and Behemoth draw, where these Permafrost get to do some work. Okay. It's Nimmo Nommo time. It was a perfect card to put the Warcries on. Let's frost this. Depending on what they play, we could very well have lethal next time, because we do have 6 in hand. Okay, so we follow them. They've got to torch one of these. I'm currently one shot if they do have a torch. I've no idea what this 1-cost spell could be if it's not a torch, so there's no reason for them to not just... Okay, so I'm going to hope that this last Permafrost does some work. They've gained 2 and I conceded because they're to the 6. So close. This is a redraw. A little bit too much power, but we do have a Yeti eventually. Always a little bit crushing when you see that on top. Against Rakano, probably going to snap torch this, unless it's the go wide beatdown deck, which plays Grenadin drone. Outlaw, I am happy to trade. Okay. Redeploy, and assuming nothing goes too terribly, like a Whirling Jaw right here, we're just going to send Yeti and get in. Backpacker's Machete. This is a threat. Still dies to Mortar. We ain't blocking. I feel sad. So I wish that they didn't block so I got full value. Because of that, I'm just going to keep the torch because they could just be making the Whirling Jaw next. Hammer of Might, so they are really all in. So there's an 8. Do we bolt them? We've got 7 in hand and 6 in play, that's only 13, so nope. Okay. So now it's 13, 16, so we are one shot. Do we need to tackle both of these? That's where this gets interesting. So we're definitely getting there for 7. That puts them to 10. We currently just need to get in there for 9. So should have counted my Warcries, but there is only this as a charge unit. You can consider the Scepter. If they have Righteous Fury, we're just going to torch our own unit. Okay. 1 to 5. We've got fast unit, well, fast spell. Okay, so first off, we're gonna Mortar, because it just lets me know how safe it is to attack. It's be a giant growth. No, they've got a torch. Do they have 2 torches? Nope. We're on the draw and the hand's not great. This is much more like it. Gets a chunk in for 6. But we do have well too many powers. Depending on what opponent's on, we could actually only have 2 real spells. And these could both get brickwalled pretty easily. We need to realistically not draw another power for the game just to have a chance. Yep. It's like there you had 1 job, you had 1 power. I'm going to get this out of there now just because I really want to start clocking them before they're able to get Desert Marshal and just invalidate this. This spell's got sort of an upside because we will get to ultimate this at some point. And this is the Tarot deck. Right, okay. Yeah, you got him. Good roll for torch. Champion. Let's go again. They don't block. Yeah, we're 2 turns away, so let's try and get in there for damage. It means we're getting for 5 and they're at 8. Keeping this live means that there's a good chance we do get to ultimate. Impending Doom is Goulet. This will probably do the trick. Because we get to go for a nice 4 here. That Cinder Yeti was clutch, and if we win, it's probably the reason why. I don't know if this is a lifesteal unit or not. And that was that. Okay, so those were some games. I don't think we saw the true busted potential of this deck, but I can still see how it can ladder you quickly in the first few days of a season. Blazing fast aggro isn't typically my style, and sadly we didn't get to Nimmo Nommo anyone with the fully powered turn 2 champion. But we did see that when 2 decks are stumbling, the one who can deploy the threats is often going to win. Anyway, thanks for watching.